48 properties, 10 states on this video. Hello, land seekers. I'm Scott from landmoto.com, and this channel is about helping you to make your land ownership dreams a reality. In this video, we're going to look at, like I said, 48 properties in 10 states that you can get all with owner financing. That means that you don't have to worry about the bank, credit, none of that stuff. The owner will finance the properties directly to you. So let's jump in and let's look at these properties and figure out, like, do we have a land connection here? Here we go. First property up is in Izard County, Arkansas. Here we have a 0.23 acre property, $2,900. That's it, guys, $2,900. That's it. But let's just say that you don't have the $2,900 laying around. No worries. The owner of the property will finance it to you for 100 down. Is he upside down? He's upside down. 100 down and then 70 a month. So I call these properties where the price is $100 or less and the monthly is $100 less. I call them Ben Franklin properties because good old Ben, my friend Ben, he's on the bill. So we can get this property for less than one of these guys every single month for 48 months. Now, how do you learn more about it? How do you connect with the sellers? How do you inquire and ask questions? It's simple. Go over to that QR code over there, go to the QR code, scan it, or you'll also see a website, elmoto.ws/313362. That is how you're going to go get more information on the property. And ask every question you have of the seller. Just click this contact the seller button up there and ask away. That's why they are there. All right, next up, our next property here is in Izard County also. Here we have a 0.44 acre property, cash price $24.95 with $99 down and $99 a month for 32 months. Another Ben Franklin property right here. Property number here is 316636. Next up, Izard County, a third of an acre. Cash price, $31.99. $45 down, and then $90 a month for 48 months. Good old Ben makes an appearance again. That kind of rhymes, doesn't it? This is property number 322609. Sharp, Arkansas. These are beautiful lots. The Izard counties are beautiful lots. 0.3 acres, cash price $3,900 with 100 down and 70 a month for 60 months. This is now the fourth time that I've raised the Ben Franklin flag. Property number here is 214053. I'm just riffing here because none of this is scripted. I'm just going to tell you, like, I'm just talking out loud. We should have a Ben Franklin counter. We should have a Ben Franklin property counter. Ding, 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 every time it goes off. It's like remember Kmart blue light specials, man? In the store, they'd be like, attention shoppers, there's a blue light special in the record department. Everybody would run to the record department and see the blue light spinning. Something else. All right, we went through this property. Next up is Williford, New County. Well, this says it's in Sharp. I think they put the city in there instead of the county. No worries, it's Sharp. Here we have a 0.35 acre property, cash price $3,000. Another Ben Franklin property, 100 down, 100 a month for 40 months. This is property number 273578. Changing states now, we're going out west, coming to you. LA, Phoenix, Apache County. 1 acre, $7,700. 1 acre, that's a lot of land, $7,700. 155 down and 155 a month for 57 months. This is property number 322426. Apache, 1 acre, cash price $65.40. $99 down and $129 a month for 48 months. Think about that. In 48 months, you can own this property. Property number here is 320287. Apache, here you go, another Apache, 1 1/4 acre lot. Notice the headline up there. Down payment, $1,776, baby. They're still going off of the July 4th stuff here. $18 down and $109 a month for 62 months. This is property number 322440. Cochise, Arizona, 0.37 acre property. You have a buildable lot in here. I'm trying to see from this picture. I got to look over here for the picture. They're showing you where your property is, and they're showing you where the homes are. They missed a home there, by the way, but they're showing you where the neighbors are, kind of show you that you're not out there alone. You got other people around you. But here you have a 3-acre property. Come on, man. 0.37 acre property, $3,000 is the price. That's where I got the 3 from. $150 down and then $79 a month for 36 months. You know what I would do? If I was interested in this property, I'd call them up and I'd be like, hey, make this a Ben Franklin property and you got it. That means they got to go save you some $50 on the down payment. That's what they got to do. Then it's a Ben Franklin. See, they came close. Property number here is 320899. Mojave, Arizona, 1 acre. Your land, your way, no HOA. Kind of rhymes. Way, HOA. 1 acre, $99.95 with $999 down and then $199 a month for 60 months. This is property number 321858. Mojave, 2.33 acres. Cash price $8,000 with $200 down and then $140 a month for 60 months. This is property number 318022. Mojave, 2.22 acres. Cash price $12,999. 0 down and then $229 a month for 60 months. This is property number 320727. Navajo, Arizona. Perfect ATV bike haven. There you go, baby. 1.25 acres, cash price $2,500. $99 down and then $99 a month. Raise Ben Franklin, bring him back. For 30 months, property number here is 322651. Navajo, 1/4 acre. Okay, it's 1/3 of an acre. $3,500. $100 down and $100 a month. Another Ben Franklin property. This should be called the Ben Franklin properties like video. So many of them. 48 months. Property number here is 322445. Mental note. Maybe we'll do a video that's nothing but Ben Franklin properties. What would be cool is if I could have a Ben Franklin animatronic like here next to me. And Ben can present some of the properties and I could present some of the other. Listen, with AI, man, that's not too far-fetched. Like, it really isn't too far-fetched to have Ben Franklin and I talking about a property. I might need to have my team create that for me. I'm doing it. I'm going to interview Ben Franklin. Yeah, I am. You just hold on. Give me a minute. I'm going to do it. Not this video. I don't think so. Maybe next week's video. It's coming soon. AI. You'll never get rid of me, by the way. I'm going to be here. I'm not AI. No, I'm going to be here. All right, 1/3 of it. Yeah, we went through this one. Property number here is 322445. Where is this? Yama, Arizona. 1.01 acres. $17,000 with $690 down and $275 a month for 59 months. It's an established subdivision. You may or may not want the subdivision. There may or may not be rules on there. You got to inquire that. But I want to use this property to kind of show you why seller financing rocks, like why it's so good. And here's why. First of all, and I talk about this frequently, but I'm going to repeat it again. If you were to go to the bank and ask for a loan on land, they're going to be like, we can't do that. It's less than $50,000 or $75,000. That's their minimum threshold. So we're already below that. So they're not going to mess with you. But let's just say that you went to the bank and they're like, okay, we'll do it. And let's just say that this property was $20,000. And I'm doing that just for my mental math here. They're going to say we want 20% down. That's $4,000 down. And you're like, $4,000 down? What? See, that's the problem we work in the bank, 20% down. Now, let's look at this property. $17,000 is the cash price. $690 down. That's nowhere near 20%. It's not even 10%. 5 maybe? I'm having to do some quick math here. 5% down? Say reasonable. That's what I love about the seller financing is that you can really name your own price or come up with the pricing that you need. So learn more about this one. Figure out if it's a good fit for you. Property number here is 322485. Kern County, Arizona. Solar power potential investment. I'll tell you what, you take some of this land and throw some solar panels on there. Yeah, you might have something there. 2.61 acres, cash price $17,500. $1,750, that's 10%. $1,750 down and $326 a month for 60 months. This is property number 320393. The reason I'm chuckling is because I interjected the 10% because I did the mental math. So you didn't have to. Modoc, California. I love Modoc area. It's up there in Northern California. Man, doesn't this look like a peaceful summer retreat? It looks like just a peaceful way to get away from everything. 0.94 acres, cash price $8,500. $300 down, and then $190 a month for 60 months. Property number here is 321516, Costilla. By the way, if you're looking to buy land in Costilla, we have a Costilla buyer's guide for you. It's free, F-R-E-E, free. I'll put the link right here for you, okay, right here. It's free. Go get it. It'll help you. 40 pages of like details that you'll need to buy land in the area. This is a 5-acre property. Most of the land in Costilla is 5 acres. $8,045. $0 down and then $136 a month for 60 months. Property number here is 316340. Costilla, 5 acres. Cash price $79.50 with $199 down and $159 a month for 60 months. The property number here is 322631. Costilla, 5 acres. Cash price $74.50 with $150 down and then $182 a month for 40 months. This is property number 321327. Costilla, 5 acres, 4.75 acres, $79.99, $50 down, $160 a month for 60 months. Property number here is 322326. Costilla, 5.2 acres, $11,999 with $200 down and then $215 a month for 63 months. This is property number 321749. Costilla, 2.54 acres. Cash price here, $74.99 with $299 down and then $120 a month for 60 months. This is property number 322585. Costilla, 5 acres, 5 minutes, 5 acres, 5 minutes from the Rio Grande River, $155 a month. Start off with $120 down. This is property number 322459. Next up, Costilla, 10 acres. Did I just blow your eardrums out? Didn't mean to. Sorry. 10 acres, $16,000 with $279 down and $279 a month for 70 months. This is property number 318222. Costilla, another 5 acres, $89.99, $179 down and then $175 a month for 65 months. Property number here is 320470. 5.27 acres, same county. $12,950. $250 down, $250 a month for 67 months. This is property number 77342. Another 5 acres, because I told you all these Costillas are 5 acres, man. I could just be like, see, this is where Scott AI could just like ramble this stuff off, but you wouldn't get the riffing that you get with me here. $64.99 with $149 down and $149 a month for 60 months. This is property number 322448. Whew. Man, I honestly did not think we were ever going to get out of Costilla. It's a grind. And I don't mean it in a bad way. It just shows you the options. And some people will say, Scott, why is there so many properties in Costilla? Well, because a lot of you like Costilla. That's why. If you didn't like Costilla, you wouldn't see so many. And then some of you are like, I don't want to be in Costilla. I want to be in Florida, man. Like with me. See? That's the way it works. Here we go. Lake Placid. 0.26 acres. I wish it was 2 acres. Come on. It's 0.26 acres. Cash price, $14,475 with $375 down and $235 a month for 63 months. This is property number 306376, Marion County, Florida, 0.18 acres. Cash price $15,995, $200 down, and then $262 a month for 84 months. This is property number 307624, Okaloosa, Florida, 1.21 acres. Cash price $41,995 with $2,000 down and then $528 a month for 120 months. This is a nice property. It's a nice property. An hour from Destin. Yeah, 30A, baby. This is property number 317399. Putnam, quarter acre lot here, $8,300 with $250 down and then $200 a month for 42 months. This is property number 322698. Putnam, 0.7 acres, cash price $19,500 with $700 down and then $378 a month for 60 months. This is property number 314465. Putnam, quarter acre lot here, $8,000 with $199 down and then $199 a month for 60 months. This is property number 320351. Putnam, quarter acre lot here, $88.80 with $100 down and then $189 a month, 72 months. Property number here is 321333. I'll tell you what, that price there, $88.80, it threw my mind for a loop just now. I'm like, I was expecting like quad eights. So it just threw me for a loop. But yeah, look at this. I'm also looking at that headline up there, build, rent, and profit. The lot does it all. I'd be interested in that. What does that mean? All right. Changing states here. We're going to Luna, New Mexico. In Luna, we have a 1.5 acre property, cash price $5,000 with $125 down and $125 a month for 36 months. Property number here is 279439. Luna, 1 acre, $1,299. $1,299. That's right, $1,299. Or, come on, that's the entire property. That's the entire property is $1,299. You can buy 1 acre for $1,299. I don't know what else you can buy for $1,299. Like, that's an asset that will last forever. I can't think of anything, and I'm like racking my brain trying to figure out. I mean, you go to get tires on a car, that's $800. You might say, like, Scott, I need the tires on the car before I need the land. I get you, but it's also $59 down and $61 a month for 70 months. This is a Ben Franklin. Was our last property at Ben Franklin too? Was it? No, it wasn't, but this one is. All right, here we go. Next property up, Luna, 2 acres. Cash price $6,000 with $147 down and $147 a month for 48 months. This is property number 322497, Mojave. This is not, okay, I'm sorry. There's no Mojave, New Mexico that I'm aware of. This is probably, I don't know if this is Arizona. I want to say this is Mojave, Arizona, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Now I'm questioning it because I don't think there's a Mojave, New Mexico. There might be. I've never heard of one. But this is a 5 acre property, $18,250 with $250 down and then $250 a month for 72 months. This is property number 318973, Elko, Nevada. Here you go, Elko, baby. 3.88 acres. I love Elko, man. I love Elko. $74.99 with $199 down and then $149 a month for 60 months. Check this one out. Property number here is 316571. I used to buy land. I used to personally buy land up in like that northern Nevada area. I would buy it in Elko. I would buy it in Humboldt County and Pershing County, those three areas up there. And Pershing kind of like blew up in terms of like pricing, and so did Humboldt. Humboldt blew up too. Elko is like the last holdout, in my opinion. We don't see a lot of properties in Pershing or Humboldt anymore. We see them more in Elko. And the interesting thing about that is that, you know, as the populations grow and expand that whole area up there, it's not like you're necessarily going to have a lot of neighbors, but it's the price appreciation and what you're thinking about. So when you think about this property right here and all of these Elkos, I would say are ones that you really want to dig into and ask questions like, hey, how does this owner financing work? Or, hey, what's it like to work with you, right? Any of the fears that you might have, those are great questions to ask. Hey, I'm concerned about this. How would you handle this situation? And talk to the sellers and be honest with them. And I think that will help you create and foster a fantastic relationship. But this is a property that I highly encourage you to go look at. The property number here again is 316571. Change in states, change in counties. We're going to Klamath, Oregon. I get to Klamath and I put on my library voice because it's just so peaceful out there. And like I've said before, these properties in Klamath, they don't last long. They're not repeat offenders, or I shouldn't say offenders. They're not repeat appearances on this channel, typically. They're like one and done. Here you have a third of an acre, cash price $16,342 with $333 down and $333 a month for 48 months. This is property number 312143, Klamath, 2.38 acres. Cash price $13,775 with $275 down and then $275 a month for 70 months. This is property number 322606, Klamath, 1.47 acres. Cash price $14,650 with $250 down and then $200 a month for 72 months. This is property number 320239. Change in states now, going to Cumberland, Texas. Yeah, jeez. Cumberland, Tennessee. Geez, we don't get a lot of Tennessees in here, and I tend to want to jump. Cumberland, Tennessee, 0.31 acres. Cash price, $7,500. $200 down and then $200 a month for 46 months. This is property number 322590. Now we're going to Texas. Culberson, Texas, 10 acres. Yeah, 10 acres, cash price, $19,800 with $100 down and then $236 a month for 90 months. This is property number 322353. If you bought this land right here, this property, if you bought this one, you could honestly say that you are neighbors with Jeff Bezos and his rocket system, Blue Origin, right? This is close by where they're launching the rockets, man. Van Horn, Texas? Yeah. Who's your neighbor? Jeff Bezos. What? Yeah. Yeah, talk about like, a trophy property. Here you go. This is property number 322353. Hudspeth, Texas, man, 20 acres. Okay, here's the deal. You got Culberson here, you got Jeff Bezos here, and then over here you have Hudspeth. So I don't care if you're buying in Culberson or in Hudspeth, you can proclaim that your neighbor is Jeff Bezos. Kind of. 20 acres, cash price, $24,999. With $1,250 down and then $288 a month for 120 months. This is property number 322243. Liberty, Texas. That's going to be East Texas. And here we have a 0.17 acre property, cash price $12,000 with $150 down and then $167 a month for 72 months. This is property number 319923. Polk, Texas, man, you're on the lake. You can't get a better lifestyle than lake life. Here you have a 0.07 acre property, cash price $5,700 with $199 down and then $200 a month for 34 months. 34 months, it's all yours. This is property number 307056. We just went through 48 properties like that. You need to get all the details. So write down your favorites. Go get the details by using the short code or going over to Landmodo. I hope that you found a land connection on this video. And if not, remember there's 13,000 listings on Landmodo that all have owner financing. And then beyond that, I want you to keep your watching going by checking to see if there's a land connection over here in this video. And that's where I'll see you in the next time. And maybe next time I'll have Ben Franklin with me. Or maybe not.